Hi, welcome to PHP and MySQL video. This is a list of suggestions how we can use this video. The notes for this video can be found here at this URL, which is loaded here. So we are going to finish the app product part. This is a continuation from the last video. So after we submit the app product form, we have to get this value into something, capture somewhere, and that is the 9F app product page. Okay. To do that page, let me close a couple of stuff. I don't need the main.css. I'm going to close it. I think I still need I probably don't need the index anymore. I'm going to close the index. Yeah, but all right, let's keep the index for now. Okay, so we want to create a new page called 9f appproduct.php. Just in case I type wrong, I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to come over here, my PHP eg009, create a new PHP document, which is a text document. So right click new text document, Control V, 9F app product, change the text to PHP. Are you sure? Yes. And open the new created empty file into Notepad++. Right click open with Notepad++. And this is just a pure PHP file. Okay. So we need to get a couple of things from here. The first thing we want to get is the select, which is called category ID, and it's a post method, and we are going to save it into a variable name called category ID. So it's a PHP variable, category ID equal to filter input, three things, post, second thing, name is category ID, which is the HTML name. Lastly, do you have a check? Yes, it's an integer because the values are category IDs, which are all integers, okay? The second thing we want to do is save it into, is to get a code and the name and the price. Code and name are just text boxes. Price, we should only allow numbers. Okay, so let's do that. So remember code, name, and price. So for the code, we are going to save it into a variable called code. And this is a post method. Post method. And the name is code. So once we know that, the next two is easier. I'm just going to copy. And second one, the name is name. Control C, Control V. The last one is price. And of course, you have to change the variable name, name and price. And for the last one, you want to do a checking. Make sure that it's a number. You don't want user to key in a string into your price. Okay. And then you want to check if you actually get the correct thing. All right. So you add code the category ID. And then you echo the code, echo the price. Control C, Control V. You echo the code, echo the name, and echo the price. Control S to save. Go back. Let's see if we can get all this. So you should get 1 Mantis, wherever you type in here, and 16. Yep, you got it. Go back. So you got the value. So now you can insert the value. Okay. All right. So before you insert the value, let's comment this one out. You don't need this. Okay. And you know what? We actually did insert before in 8 insert. So we are going to get the 8 insert. eg008 insert, open this. AD insert, right click, Notepad++. And we're like, hey, we did this before. All you need to do is require once. But you cannot require 8, you have to require 9. So let's do that. So let's copy our require from our index. Control C, Control V, and then you insert into products table. You have all this. You have all the correct names. And you close cursor. Okay, and then you have include. All right, so let's copy from query to include. Paste it here, but not AC select, but 9C index. Control S to save. So keep your finger crossed. If you add, Mantis is added in for you. Okay, but there is a problem here. You are assuming user never give you mistakes. If user did not key in the code or key in the wrong thing, if they leave it empty or something, or they key in the wrong value, you know, like $80 in list price, the program will try to insert it into your database and create data corruptions here. Okay, and you do not want to have corrupted data in the database. So what you want to do is you want to create some kind of error checking. Okay, so if the user key in the wrong thing, the add product form should not allow it to go through, but send to a place called eg009g underscore error dot php. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to create a logic for error checking. So let's say user didn't key in something. So let me close the 9AD insert first. We don't need that anymore. So in the 9F, we need to create some kind of a logic here. So let me just press the tab key, TAB, indent. We are going to do some kind of error checking here. So if something, else something. And close the else. Okay, if category ID equal to empty, which should never be empty, but or category ID equal to 2 equals, okay? That's comparison. Or code equal to 2 equals empty now, or name 2 equals now, or price equal to now, or price equal to false. because validation failed, we will direct the user to another page and show an error. We say error equal to and then include the page that we want, which we haven't created yet. So I'm just going to copy the name, eg error. And then because we do that, we are not going to insert, okay? So now if you left out the code and you add product, you get error message. Oops, sorry. The error shouldn't be like that. You should. I forgot the code. Single code. All right. So now when you add product, reload, add product, you get the warning when you include 9G error, no such file in C drive. Okay, so that is the correct error. So we have to create the error file. We have to create an error file. Okay. All right, and we remember that, hey, we did error file before, right? We have an error file that we can use. So let's go and copy our 9 B database error, copy it, paste, right click copy, right click place, paste, rename it to 9G error.php and open this, or edit with Notepad++. Okay, so let's change the error file, Kung Fu Panda Shop. H1 is Kung Fu Panda Shop. Instead of database error, we just say error. And we just make it simple, shall we? So we just echo the error code, which is the variable is error here. Control S to save. All right, so let's say now when you try to add, you will get an error page, invalid data, invalid product data, check all fields and try again. Of course, this is a very simple checking, right? Like even you key in something for the other fields, you key in the wrong list price. And if you key in things like and this is false because of the float, validate float, they will still show error message. So it's a pretty cool error checking. It's very simple, okay, but at least you do the basic job, all right? If you want to do a more complicated error checking, you would have to spend more time on it. All right, so, and then you can see the product list, what you have, and so on and so forth. Okay, but just a little bit of warning here. This is not a completely accurate program. When you click a few things and you will try to add products, make it happen and go back, because we use a lot of include, the control of the program will be messed up. And that's when we need a better organization, which we are going to talk about in the next series of videos, MVC patterns. Okay, so we totally finished example 9, so we can happily close everything. Oh, you should validate the, of course, we should validate the HTML and all that, but that is something else that we should do. That will keep the video really long, but I'm going to skip that part. All right, so we finished 9, and we can technically close everything and shut down your PHP and MySQL. And in the next series of videos, we are going to do example 10. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.